Chanel created the mobile art project, and it's a worldwide exhibition. And clearly New York City was going to be one of the most important locations. And within New York, what a better venue, there's no better venue than Central Park. And they approached us about a year ago now to look at if we could do this in the park. And Central Park has a great history of hosting temporary works of art. And I think what's interesting is Central Park is one of the great masterpieces of landscape architecture and one of the great masterpieces of American art of the 19th century. And so for us to be able to house modern day exhibits in the park is something that we really enjoy doing. People remember just a few years ago when we had the gates in February, and we thought this was a perfect time of the year with the fall color coming to host the Chanel mobile art.
Well, the mobile art project was conceived several years ago as sort of a multi-layered, actually, decision. Coincidentally, Karl Lagerfeld met Zaha Hadid, who's the architect for this pavilion. They met at the Mercer Hotel and were just chatting about each other's work and their admiration for each other's work. And Karl said, "Oh, I'd love you to do a project for Chanel one day." That was the beginning. That was just the beginning. Additionally, the company wanted to celebrate 50 years of the famous 255 Chanel handbag that Coco Chanel created in February of 1955. And that was sort of the beginning of putting all these different elements together. Chanel hired Fabrice Hyber, who's a well-known curator of museums and editor of art magazines in France, to put together a roster of artists, multicultural, from practically every single nation around the world, but also artists who worked in very different mediums. So as you walk through and experience the exhibitions, you can see that each one has a very distinct and very unique point of view.